Talacre beach. Now, this is kind of my first proper session here. I have fished here in the past, in the summer, and I didn't have a great time. So I'm kind of biased against this beach. I don't like this beach. But Hak convinced me to fish with him today here, trying for an early hound. I don't think we'll get a hound, but the weed at the moment is awful, and I mean properly awful. It's that green weed, the really thin stringy stuff, and it just piles on your line. Now, it's very windy as well. The wind is meant to be going the other way from the back of us, but unfortunately it's switched around, is now coming to the front of us. So we're against the odds on this session, and I'm shouting because of the wind, because I don't know if you can hear me. And we've had to angle our rods towards the tide flow, so we're casting at the tide and then it goes down in front, and the wind is also blowing on a slight angle towards us. Now we're mainly using peeler crab. We bought other baits, but I think crab will be the only one we can use really. Hak's already had a bass and a doggy, so hopefully I can get a fish, and I'm filming the intro just in case I do. So if you see this video, you already know that a fish is coming, so stay tuned guys, and hopefully I'll have a fish for you. So this is the rod and reel I'm using today. I got my trusty Slosh 20 with me, one of my favourite reels, and I got my Daiwa Supercast, and I'm just using the up and over rig. So we'll get it cast out and we'll see what we can get. And I'm using some rubber today without casting, because I hate sand and I hate mucky hands, so it just aids me a bit with my casting. But we'll get it cast out and see what we can get.
You're in? Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Nice fish as well.
Oh, come here, boy. Don't you come off.
Yeah, don't give any slack line, mate.
Don't you come off. I've been waiting for you, lad.
Go on, blank speeder, and a nice fish as well. It could be a hound, that. The way it was
a big crab bait as well.
Yeah, the way it was biting. Definitely something decent there.
Watch it be a dog now.
Hopefully not, mate. It wasn't biting like a dog. Still on there?
Yeah, it feels like it.
One of them. Hopefully,
Really hope this is a fish now.
Hopefully. It's not a weed fish.
Whatever it is, it's staying down.
Yeah?
Ooh.
Something there, definitely there. Yep, dog. Oh no, eel. No way.
On a crab, mate. So there we are, guys. I'm really surprised at this fish. It's like the most unlikely fish you could have got out of it. Talacre isn't known for its eels, so he's only a small strap, about a couple of pounds, but that surprisingly was taken on a crab bait, like the full crab bait on a pennel. Now unfortunately with how deep he took it, I just cut the line as close as I could, but these are hardy creatures, so he should be able to survive that. I don't have a doubt about that, but it's only a couple of pounds, no point in weighing him, but happy to get him. Yeah, not a lot else to say really. Hopefully we can get another fish, but
beat the blank anyway.
Yeah, definitely beat the blank. Nice blank saver, definitely, but
Definitely.
Get a photo for the Instagram and we'll get him back. He should just swim off, to be honest guys, he's still got a lot of energy. There you go. takes off into the water. Right guys, so here you can see the rig I'm using. An up and over with, I think they are 3.0 pennel hooks, they're branded as, but these are slightly offset, if you can see from that. And I've just got them in a pennel, and it's £60 all the way through with a 6-ounce lead. And I've got removable traces. I'm trying something different. I'm trying removable traces, and so far it's worked well in terms of that conger and getting rebaited, because it messed up that other rig, other trace, and it's messed up my other rod as well. So I'm gonna get this sent out. Hack's got a fish on. Hopefully third fish of the day for Hack. Definitely something there. Now this is on a squid bait. Looks like a doggy, but welcome fish. Oh aye. Big old chunky dogfish. Nicely hooked as well. Well, relatively nicely hooked.
There we go, guys. Nice little pipefish.
It's definitely a pipefish, isn't it?
Pipefish, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite a large one as well. It's really rare.
Massive. I've never seen that as, the pipefish as big. Have you?
Definitely not. I've never even seen a pipefish, me.
No? Well, turned out to be a very strange session, this isn't
Very
it?
successful session after bloody horrible winds and weeds.
Weeds, yeah. That is crazy. Wow.
Hack's had a bite here on the crab bait. Putting quite a bend in the rod, but we don't know if it's a doggy or something different. Is it kicking at all, mate? Ah, only a doggy. So to update you now, guys, we're fishing like the last bit of the tide now. Really, you can only leave it so late before you're risking the tide catching up to you when you're walking off the mark. But I just had a bite that it was either a big bass or a hound, because as you saw earlier in the clips, my rod and tripod were facing that way, whereas now I've had to move near. The tide has swung round, but I got a little knock, just like a rattle like that, and then nothing. Hack got it on video, I think. And then I was over doing a peeler for Hack, and then all I heard was my tripod fall over, my rod was on the floor. I ran over, picked it up, and I was looking, and the line was going slack, so I was like, oh, something's running. I was reeling as fast as I could, but whatever it is, I missed it. And the bottom crab of my two crab bait was just gone. It was obliterated. So whatever it was, just must have nibbled it when I first got that bite, and the second time just smashed it. But I'm gutted I missed that. But the tide's turning around now. I packed up my other rod, and I'm slowly packing, so we're ready to get off here when we need to. We are getting small bites, but nothing really committing. But I'm quite happy. From my first session here, I'm quite happy. I've had some decent bites. We've seen plenty of fish out, and I had a conger out of here, so I'm pretty happy with today's session. It's just been a really interesting session, to be honest. Quite enjoyed it actually, considering I had a very negative opinion of Talacre. It's been alright now. But hopefully we'll be able to get another fish on the last bit of tide. I'm just fishing crab baits now. And if I don't get another one, then the outro will be next. So, alright guys, it's the end of the session now. We had a relatively good day on a hard few hours fishing, wasn't it?
Oh, interesting session.
Yeah, first few hours, or first hour or so,
oh, yeah.
we were fighting against the wind and the weed. The weed was awful.
Never seen anything like it.
Proper thick stuff. But the jammy bugger, he managed to get a couple fish out then in the first hour.
We're bringing the rods in, just like end up catching the fish. We didn't even know they were there.
You couldn't even tell, to be
No.
honest, if you were getting a bite or not. But we managed Entally, there's a congreel, a whiting, a bass and 3 dogfish. So not bad for mid-April, to be fair.
Considering the conditions.
Yeah, considering the conditions and the
Wow.
time of year.
At one point, Adam was giving up, I think. Right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I did lose all hope on this session, and I was sticking to my guns. I don't like this mark, but after that congreel and seeing that pipefish as well,
Yeah.
I quite like this mark now. So we'll definitely be coming back in the future episodes, like definitely. But if you enjoyed today's video, please give us a like. If you've got anything you want to say, just put it down in the comments, and I read everyone that comes up. But I won't be able to get out until next week now with work, so just bear with me on the videos, and I'll try to get one out every week if I can. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been ADB Fishing.